Tonight is the night of the big fight. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather is fighting motherfucking Conor McGregor for no real reason other than money. Other than there's a lot of money to be made with this fight. Pay-per-view boxing match costs $100. Now, when Mayweather fought Pacquiao, which was last year, that fight was $100. And I guess they did pretty good because they're doing it again. And this fight is a hype machine. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of promotion that has gone into this one. But at the same time, they got me. I mean, I'm gonna see it, so let me talk about why this is so interesting. I know I made a vlog, I think last year or 2 years ago, where I talked about a UFC card that I had ordered. I'm a bigger boxing fan than I am an MMA fan. I've been a boxing fan since basically the first time I saw Rocky. So ever since then, I've been interested in boxing. I've taken boxing classes, and I own boxing gear. I don't know why they needed to waive that. But anyway, so yeah, this is a video. I'm going to talk about this fight. The reason why this is such a big fucking deal is because you have someone who is a, world-class boxer in Floyd Mayweather, who I'm pretty sure is still the whatever weight class he is, champion. And then you have Conor McGregor, who is a decorated UFC, fighter. But point being, it's interesting to see boxing welcome someone who's not a boxer into the sport. Because before, the UFC would always be the ones pulling people out of other, kinds of athletics to compete. Because I've seen them take, who was it? And I can't remember who it was, and I just looked it up not that long ago. But back in like 2011, I want to say, or 2010, James Tomey, I believe is his name. I don't know. He was a boxer. He was a big boxer. He fought somebody, Chuck Liddell or somebody, and he lost in the UFC. But you're putting a boxer into a place where they're at a disadvantage because they're not trained to use their whole bodies the way martial arts, MMA guys would be. So now, for boxing to actually open up to the opportunity to have someone who's an MMA guy come into the boxing ring, it's a pretty big deal. But the real big deal is if McGregor beats Mayweather, which is very doubtful. Vegas odds on, at least last time I checked, Vegas odds on McGregor are 50-1. So if you bet $100 on Conor McGregor and he beats Floyd Mayweather, that's $5,000 payout. But he's not expected to win. And I mean, when I first heard about it, I really didn't think he'd win anyway, because I've seen Floyd Mayweather box people, and he's 49-0. Floyd Mayweather has never lost. And as far as I understand it, Conor McGregor's amateur boxing record has some losses on it. I think it's actually mostly losses. And then they switched to using lighter gloves. They're using 8-ounce gloves instead of 16-ounce gloves, which basically means there's more likelihood of somebody getting knocked out. The hits are going to be harder. And I feel like if McGregor sticks Mayweather one good time, that could be it. But is Floyd going to let him is the question. So there's just a lot, there's a lot to be, there's a lot of anticipation around this. And it's not just because of the hype machine. The hype machine has been good for business. But I wanted to see this fight as soon as it was announced, just to see, just to say I saw it, because that's one of those things where it's like, this is not, I was talking to my buddy about it, and he was calling it the fight of the century. I don't know if I go that far. I might say it's the fight of this decade, probably. But just in the sense, not so much that it's going to be a good fight, but that it's going to have a lot of eyes on it. It's going to have a lot of people really wanting to see what happens. And I'm going to be one of them. But so I'm going to get the fight. I'm going to have people over. We're going to do, you know, fight night type crap like you do. I'm pretty excited, really. I mean, I think that this will be maybe not the best one, but I'm sure it'll be a good one. And even if it's a short fight, I mean, whatever. What are you going to do? Really? I'm taking this long-ass way to get to where I'm going. I would like to see Conor McGregor win in a big upset. But, you know, like I said, not very likely. But that would be a hell of a thing, man. But I thought Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he didn't. But that Pacquiao fight was not fair because he didn't fight. Manny Pacquiao is older than, I'm pretty sure he's older than Floyd Mayweather. If not, they're close in age. But Pacquiao's not in his prime anymore. And Mayweather's just still a champion because he's so damn fast. If he was, you know, a little bit slower. But that's what I'm saying. This is almost a perfect storm of disadvantages for Mayweather because he hasn't fought in a year, other than sparring people, and he's not, you know, he's not young anymore. I mean, Conor McGregor, I think, is in his early 30s, and Floyd Mayweather, if he's not already in his 40s, he's in his late 30s, and you can't fight that, you know, you can't stay in a sport like that into your 40s. You just can't do it. People have done it, but I mean, it's a damn shame. Because that's just a lot of fucking shit. It's hard as fuck on your body, and you fucking are more than likely end up getting killed in the ring. So, like I said, people have done it, but I don't think that it's good advice. I don't think that it's wise. Watch yourself coming over. My boys. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this fight. I really am. I've been looking forward to it for about 2 months, I think, is when it was announced, or when I found out about it. It's 2 months ago. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty hyped for it. So we'll see what becomes